is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the San Diego Padres and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet. And this is MLB 17, the show, Road to the Show with Rashad Bolden. And this is possibly the final episode in this season. So we are finally in the World Series. There you see Justin Verlander going against Drew Smyly. And of course, Bolden has been pretty much the front runner in this one, as he's been lifting this team up and putting them on his shoulders here. As you see there, 9 home runs, 21 RBIs for the postseason. Probably the player that's doing the most damage here in the postseason. So we'll go to the first inning here. We'll see what he can do. It's pretty much rainy out here, and he has a runner on board here at first, and we'll see. Looks like it's gonna be an out there at second. Looks like it was gonna be a hit and run there, but Bolden couldn't find a good pitch there, so it decides the coach there, the skipper there, decides to call a hit and run, and Bolden doesn't go with it. So we'll see now with still with 2 outs, 0-2 count here for Bolden. He will dribble this one to the shortstop there, and that will be the first out, or that'll be the last out here of the inning on that one. So Bolden's the first at bat, not a good one. Go to the top of the 4th here. It's a 2-1 count, 1 out. Bolden gets a hold of this one. This one is going to go fair. That one is home run number 10 there for Bolden. He hits his first World Series home run in his career against these Tigers here at Comerica, and they're on the board there. So Bolden, 10th home run of the season, puts a solo shot there. What a good one there. 413 feet there, going to left field, and he puts the team on the board here. As we'll take a look at this one here, look at the numbers there. Yeah, definitely a hot shot there to left field, and almost screaming out of here really, as that one just takes off without a hitch. So now we'll go to the 6th inning here. We'll see what he can do, and the Padres are up by 2. And we'll see that Bolden looks like he's going to go high and deep. Does he have another one? No, it goes foul. So we'll see a 1-2 count here. This one's going high and deep once again, and this one goes foul. So he's going to try it now again here for the 3rd time, but yeah, this one is going to go foul, but it's going to be out in foul territory there, as that is going to be a pop-up there for the first baseman. So not a good showing here so far. He's already had 1 home run. He's put 1 run on the board, and it's a 2-0 ball game. Now next at bat here, he's 1 for 3. We'll see what he can do here in the 8th inning. As we'll see here, we're down by a run now. It's a 3-2 ball game, and Bolden, yeah, he can't do much with that one right there, as that one goes right to the second baseman on that ground out, and that is going to be an easy play, the first base. But there you see Game 1 of the World Series. It's going to be won by the home team there. Detroit wins this one of a final score of 3-2. So Bolden hits his first World Series home run his 10th in the postseason, and he goes 1 for 4 in this one. Unfortunately, it's going to be a loss there for the Padres. So the Padres now down by a game. Tigers, well, they won this one, and now they are the I guess they set the tone, I should say. That's what I'm trying to get out, trying to sort that out. But they have now set the tone of the game, and they have taken game 1 of this series. So we're going to have to come back out here, and you take a look at Bolden's numbers there, and we're going to have to try to change things. So there you see World Series game 1, won and taken there by the Tigers, as now the Padres got to win game 2 to tie this one back up and try to get that momentum as they head back home for games 3, 4, and 5. So we'll see what they can do here, as Comerica Park, a packed house here, a definitely sellout here, as we see Max Scherzer taking on Bolden in that matchup there. That's going to be an interesting matchup here tonight to see one of these good hitters versus good pitchers match up here at the ballpark. So Tigers fans are hoping to go 2-0 into the game, going to game 3 and playing the next 3 games there in San Diego. As we'll see, Bolden, he gets a hold of this one. Nice pitch here. This one goes high and deep over the wall. That is going to be a home run there for Bolden. That is a solo shot there. His 11th of the postseason, his 2nd one in the World Series. Talk about a kid that is on fire. Remember, he's still a young guy in this series. This is what, year 3 or 4 of his career, his major league career. So he is just, already doing some crazy things. I mean, he's hit 91 home runs for the regular season, and he is the Triple Crown winner. Not to mention, I mean, he's a world or all-star home run derby champion for, I think, what, the 3rd year in a row. So yeah, he's been cranking them out. And here he is once again, hits this one high and deep. That is going to be a 2-run shot. That's his 3rd World Series home run, and it'll be his 12th here in the postseason. Man, talk about being fired up in this one, as he hits this one over the right field. Man, that one, 2-run shot, goes 376 feet deep there to right field. Take a look at this right here. A beautiful swing there. Finds that pitch, and he finds it early, and he is able to carry that ball right out of the ballpark, and that is going to be a souvenir for somebody there in that corner. Now, 5th inning, we'll see here. It's a big gain here. 6-0 here, beating Detroit up. And Bolden, okay, seriously, he did it again. Hits a solo shot to deep, direct center field there, right out there at the hitter's eye. And that will be a home run. That is home run number 13 now for the postseason. His 3rd World Series home run here tonight. His 4th already here in the World Series in these first 2 games. And that is going to be what an amazing night here he is having, as he again goes deep, and this time by himself, as he puts a nice swing on that pitch right there, takes that one out of the ballpark. So of course we've seen now 3 home runs from him so far here. Question is, can he be in that rare club of 4 home runs in a World Series game? And we're about to find out here in just a bit. Go to the 6th inning, and we'll see here. 1 out. And the first pitch here, sees it, takes it, and it is gone. That is home run number 14 now for the season, as he is this time a 2-run shot there. And what a World Series. Oh, excuse me, game 2 he is having here. This is just getting Padre fans back home fired up and ready to go. That's his 4th here tonight, his 5th in the World Series in these first 2 games. And honestly, Tigers, quit pitching to him. He is killing you guys here just by himself alone. and that is going to be another deep home run ball. Now he's going to come up to bat one more time here. Looks like he is now 4 for 4 in this ball game. He has not been stopped at all. He has 4 home runs and getting close. Yeah, has 6 RBIs and 4 runs scored here. We'll see what he can do here in this next at bat. The 8th inning here now. It's 11-0 ball game as he has a runner on first here. 0-1 count. That's going to be a dribbler there to third base. They get the force out at second. And that will be your inning as the Padres dominate in this game, winning this one 11-0 in this shutout. Wow, what a game indeed. Bolden 4 for 5 in that ball game, 4 home runs and 6 RBIs and 4 runs scored in this one. He is going to be definitely your player of the game, the top hitter of the night, as he put this team on his back here and drived in 6 of the 11 runs scored in this ball game here tonight. And that definitely, he's going to be well loved and liked back home in San Diego. As you see there, 4 for 5, 4 runs, 6 RBIs in that game. What a day here for him, as he is named player of the game. So again, and that magic that he has been bringing to this ball club here in this organization is coming back alive here. So we'll see here Bolden in the locker room after the game. Coach Obama talks about how well he's been hitting here and how well he is doing. And of course, Bolden just saying it's it's just all what he does there. That's what they pay him for, really, to hit home runs and help win games. So there you see 14 home runs, 28 RBIs for his postseason here in this season. So we'll see what he can do in Game 3 as you see the matchup there. Anibal Sanchez going against Tyson Ross. Bolden, of course, talking to him after the game, it felt electric that night. Hitting the first 2 home runs felt really good. When he hit the third one, he's like, okay, I think I have the advantage now over the pitching. And of course, hit the 4th home run, and he's like, yep, this is this is definitely going to be my night. And that indeed was his night. So now the question is, from a lot of San Diego fans, can he do that again? Can he help win Game 3 and help them be 2-1 against these Tigers? So we'll see. 14 home runs already so far here in this postseason, and 5 already alone in this World Series. So we'll see what he can do here with his first at bat. Bottom of the first, 0-2 count. Bolden chases after that one. I don't know what he was chasing after, but he gets struck out on that one. Now go to the 3rd inning here. We'll see what he can do. Tied 1-1 here with 1 runner on board, a 1-2 count, and that will be a wild pitch there, or a ball getting away from the catcher, I really should say. And that will go ahead and have the runner advance to second there. So now Bolden has an opportunity here to drive home a run. So can he do that here? As we'll see, it's a 2-2 count, and we'll see Bolden will just get a hold of this one. That one's going to fly out to shallow left or shallow right field there, and that will be an out. So the runner does advance to third, but well, I don't know if it's going to come back around. Okay, so 2-1 now. Detroit leads this one. We'll see with 2 outs. Bolden pops this one straight up there, and that is going to be a catch and an out. So Bolden can't do anything with that one. Now we go to the 8th inning here. We'll see here 3-1 now, as Bolden has an 0-1 count with 1 out. Trying to look for a pitch here to try to get something going here. He does so here. This one's high and deep. Back, gone. Home run there for Bolden, as that is home run number 15 now for the postseason. And let's see, 1, 2, 4, 4, 5, 6 home runs now alone here in the World Series. So he has homered every single time in all 3 games here. And man, fans here in San Diego are happy about this. they feel like this has a good opportunity here to get home and bring home a championship here. If they can win tonight's game, they could close out the World Series here at home by winning the next 3 games. Or next 2 games, actually, if they win this one. So we'll see here. That is not going to be the case as the Tigers win Game 3 of a final score of 4-2. Bolden 1 for 4 in the ball game with his 15th home run of the season. Of course, an RBI and a run there for him. But unfortunately, they are not going to be able to close out the World Series like they want to. So now they're going to have to win the next 2 to keep alive here, or at least to win the next one to tie the series back up 2 games apiece. So they're down a game now as the Tigers are 2-1 here after ending Game 3. And there you see your performers there from both the Tigers, excuse me, and the Padres there. They are going to be Padres are going to be coming up short here in today's game. So Anibal Sanchez there, your player of the game. And there you see his numbers. Great game there. 70 innings of work, 6 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk. And he has struck out 5. So there you see Bolden's numbers. 1 for 4. Home run, of course. The RBI and the run that he got in that game. So now we go to Game 4 now. And talking to the ball club after the game from Game 3, going to the Game 4, you know what the consensus was? We got to change things now. We got this far. We can't turn around and just roll over and let these Tigers dominate us in our own house here. So we've been doing very well at home this season. And now we're going to try to prove that here to the Tigers as we go to the bottom of the first. 1-1 count here for Bolden. He has 1 out, and he is looking to swing here. This one goes high and deep. This was go back, and this one I thought was going to go out of bounds, but it will stay in play. Right fielder gets a hold of that one. That is going to be out. Inning number 3. We'll see it's a 3-2 ball game. Bases are empty, and Bolden will chop this one right there, front of the pitcher. The pitcher will make a nice play there at first. And of course, Bolden will be thrown out. So Bolden not doing too good there already here in this game. Inning number 5. We'll see here. Bolden finds a gap out there to left center field. That one will bounce around, and it will be a double there for our Padre here, our leader of the ball club, as he will get in the scoring position. And, of course, bring home an RBI. Take a look at the replay here and see that that ball finds a nice little home there in the gap area there between left and center. Now, 5-4 here, bottom of the 7th. And Bolden, not a good pitch there for him as he will pop this one straight up the elevator shaft there for the catcher. And that will be an out there for him as the Padres are amazingly hang on to the win here. They win this one 6-4 is your final score as the Padres, yep, they are shooting off the video board fireworks there, but they will win this one there. Nice job there for the ball club there as they win this one 6-4. So now the series is tied up 2 apiece now. And we are now going to go to Game 5, which will be still here in San Diego. And, of course, we will have to win this one. And, of course, then come back after a off day for travel and play in Game 6. But first, let's worry about Game 5. As you take a look at the numbers there from the Game 4 scenario there. But Game 5 should be a pretty good matchup here. Of course, like I said, they'll be playing at home, and they, pretty much this home cooking right now for this ball club, especially for Bolden, is looking really good. So, series tied up 2 apiece. We'll get down to the action of Game 5 as we're still here at Petco Park for the World Series, and we'll see if the Padres can keep going and keep doing what they've been doing all year long as a scrappy baseball team and start stacking up some runs here, especially getting a lot of support there from Bolden. So there you see the numbers here to kind of recap so far here, and there you see the winning and losing pitchers there. Now all we need to do now here is try to win this game, and of course we'll have to win game 6 if we do happen to win this one. But first we got to focus on this one. As you see, Max Scherzer taking on, I believe, Andrew Cashner in this one. So Bolden had success with Scherzer before, and we'll see if that will continue here in tonight's game. As so, it's going to be actually, Ian Kennedy will be on the hill here for us as a skipper of the Detroit Tigers there, looking on, seeing the slugger here, Bolden, come up to bat, and we'll see if Bolden can get things going for himself here in the first inning. As we'll see a pitch here, it's a 1-2 count. Bolden looking for the pitch, he finds it here, and that one is going to drop down, and it's going to rattle around there in the left field, and it's going to slide safely at second, as that is going to be a double for Bolden. So Bolden, are you seeing the replay, just kind of rattling that around, and the ball rattling and trying to find its place there. As now Jed Jerko come up to bat here. Jerko up to bat. We'll see Bolden here. He'll take off. Bolden's going to take off and steal third, and he will. Nice job and great effort there from him. As now we have a runner in scoring position here now, and all they need to do is basically just try to drive Bolden in on this next pitch, and this one does, as that one comes in there, as I believe Jackie Span hit that one in there and knocked in Bolden, and they will get a run on the board. Nice job there, as the Padres there doing a good job here. Oh, okay, that was Jerko that actually did that, not Span. So Jerko does a nice job there, stepping up here. Third inning now here, 2-1 count, and we'll see a pitch, and this one will fly and go down and bounce around that area, that little corner. Bolden will come in and be saved on that one, as he does get a double for his effort. So nice job, good swing, finding the ball there and just driving it into the outfield where there's nobody around. So Jed Jerko now 1 for 1. He singled back in the first, and we'll see if there is anything that hopefully we can try to build this lead up, as it's a 2-1 ball game here with 1 out. And we'll see Bolden, he is thinking about stealing, but actually he's going to go here. And oh, they overthrow it to third. Bolden's going to go ahead and come on home, and he has no problem there to tag up and get the run there. Nice job there on the blunder of the Tigers there on that one. Take a look here. Max Scherzer throws that one in there. It gets away from the catcher, and looks like the catcher looks down here, sees Bolden taking on down there at third, steals third, and then Bolden comes in to score. So 2 for 2, 2 doubles there for Bolden, as we'll go ahead and see what we can do with here in the 5th inning, as there's a 4-1 ball game here, and that is just going to be a simple pop-up there into the deepest part of center field, stays in the ballpark there, and that will be the inning. Now 6th inning here, we'll see here again that the ball there, it will go ahead and drop there right from the plate, and I really dislike that, but it does come in for an RBI. Nice job there still from Bolden, still getting some runs onto the board. 7-3 now here, and they got a 2-0 count here in the favor of the hitter. Got a runner at first and second, and this is going to be a fly ball. This is going to go to deep center field there. Center fielder already there for that one, and of course the runner at second is going to go ahead and no, he's not going to tag up there. He's actually going to stay, and we'll see here that the Padres win game number 6 here, or excuse me, game number 5. I'm getting ahead of myself. Win game number 5 here, and win this one The final score of 7-4 is your score. So Padres win this one. They now have a 3-2 game lead here in the series, and now have to take a day off and get ready to fly back to Detroit and play at Comerica Park for game number 6. So, man, what a series it has been. Now, Bolden a little quiet here today. Not too much from him as he goes 2 for 5 in the series, 2 doubles. Of course, he stole a base, actually 2 bases, or no, a base, and then an RBI, of course, and also a run. There you see the player of the game there. Didn't do too much there, but just did enough to help his ball club out here today, as he does a great job there. You see there's just some great swings there from him. Haven't seen any home runs just yet, but you know what? He still has, possibly, if anything, 2 more games. But I'm pretty sure the Padres would like to wrap this up in Game 6 and bring home a World Series trophy to the fans and the people of San Diego, California. So there you see the final score, 7-4. There is your victory, as we'll go ahead and see Coach Obama coming in here once again. He talks about our great swinging and hitting performance there, and of course he would like to see an encore performance of that here coming up in this next game. So the final game, hopefully, here for the Padres. They would like to wrap it up here in 6, but we'll see. Things happen, and of course, if you've seen baseball of any kind, if any World Series of any kind, it's not over till the fat lady sings. So we still can botch this one and end up going to before we play Game 7, but we're not going to do that. As you take a look at the current bracket, there 3 games and to 2, and it's a Padres lead. So final game here, we're back in where it all started here, as we did lose the first game of this series there. Here at Comerica, 3-2, and we don't want to do that here today. So we got to get on the board here. Got to get there early. Got to score. Got to get runners in scoring position. We got to get them to come up and find a way to bring them home, if by way of a sacrifice fly or just hitting the ball down the line. There you see the series recap and the pitchers who won and lost. And so far, Scissor there for the Tigers have lost twice now. So we'll see here. Yeah, for Rick Porcello, he'll come out and pitch here tonight. And of course, we'll have our guy here. It'll be Drew Smiley, who was pitching in Game 1 of this series. So here we go, getting ready here for the World Series. Fans out here getting ready, and of course, Bolden from Game 2 had that just that freakishly light show of home runs that he had in that game. He had 4 home runs there, driving in 6 runs, or driving in 6 RBIs and 4 runs there for the game. So there you see his numbers there. We'll see if he can do the same thing here as he did in Game 2. Go to the first inning, and we'll see the top of the first. 1-0 count here for Bolden, and he will hit this one. That will be a base hit. They're going to right field, and he is on board. So now Bolden there on the base pass there. 0-2 count for the batter. Bolden's going to go ahead and take off here. He is going to be tracked down, and no, ball drops down early. Bolden thinking about going home, but he decides no, he's going to stop, and he's going to held himself up there at third base. As you see the swing here, I thought this was going to get caught, but it drops there early in front of the center fielder there. So Bolden could not advance home. Now Bolden here looking at this one. This one's high and deep. This one is no, that is not going to bring in a run. And so Bolden and the other Padre there is going to be stranded. So no score here after the third inning now here. 3-1 is your score. Tigers lead this one by 2 as Bolden knocks this one there. He gets robbed there on that catch. Great job there for the center fielder who makes a nice catch there. Now we'll go to the 5th inning here. It's a 3-2 ball game. So Tigers Still holding on to the lead here, but Bolden will swing and miss there as Porcello gets him to strike out. And that one, take a look here. We'll see the pitch info. And it says he was, oh yeah, out of the zone and should have not went after that one. That's going to cost him. So now we go to the next at bat. 1 for 3. Single there for Bolden. As again, trying to fight back in this one. Trying to get the lead here in the 7th inning. As we do have the lead now. 5-3. And Bolden here hits this one. Drops this one into the right fielder's glove. And yeah, he cannot do anything with that one. So Bolden really struggling here in this ball game. And of course, now he has another opportunity here to do something as we go to the 8th inning. 6-4 ball game here, and they decide finally to walk him after they seen what he could do in game number 2 of this series. They don't want to repeat a performance of this, even though they are down by a run. And of course, have Bolden on board here. So Jed Jerko coming up to bat here. 1 for 4. He singled back in the 1st. There you see the Tigers fans looking eagerly here to see what is going to happen now. And see if now they have runners on the corners. Bolden thinking about getting itchy here to steal a base. He does so. He's going to take off. He will slide there safely. Nice jump. And he will get there with no problem. So now runners at 2nd and 3rd. A base hit can come in to score. And looks like it did, as the Padres win this one. Hey, they're your World Series champions, the 2017 World Series champions. San Diego Padres get the victory. Nice job there. Bolden 1 for 4 in the World Series. A walk, a stolen base, and of course a strikeout. And he ends the World Series with a .464 batting average. So nice job there as you see them celebrating there. And they are your 2017 World Series champions. So congratulations there to them. Of course, the city of San Diego, congratulations. You guys got a world championship team. Take a look at Bolden's number. 15 home runs for the season, 31 RBIs, hitting .464, and taking home the trophy. So fans now are all kind of wondering, what is next for Bolden? Will he stay around here for another season? Well, we are about to find out, but first take a look here. Got some memos or some emails here talking about we are a World Series MVP. We're also the National League MVP award, or National League postseason or playoff MVP there. So he gets some trophies there he's going to be able to take home. But everyone again is wondering, news around the buzz around San Diego is Bolden going to stay, or is he going to go somewhere else next season?
A congratulatory phone call. A grievance previously issued is readdressed.
Okay, so looks like Bolden is going to go ahead and stay, and the fans in San Diego are loving it. So can they repeat once again as we are World Series champions? Well, we're about to find out here. See, as you take a look at the, of course, you see we're looking at the pitcher rotation. Now you're looking at the lineup here, and got some pretty decent names there. Help us out, Josh Harrison there from Pittsburgh's there with us now. Justin Smoke, Scott Van Slyke. So, you know, we got some pretty interesting names there to help us out here, and to you know, pretty much support the ball club and get us in the right direction to try to be World Series champions once again. So the long road here on Road the Show to get to the big show, being the World Series, is going to start all over again. So once I get through the preseason games, spring training games, all that kind of stuff, we'll be back for another season of this series here on ESGNet. We're going to be on hiatus for a bit with this road show with Rashad Bolden for a while. But when we come back, we'll start the season off with a bang. Hopefully, we can have a repeat performance like he had just a year ago. and get the team into the World Series bound once again. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoy the video, please leave a like. Also hit that excuse me, that subscription button to subscribe for more Road to the Show here on ESGNet. You guys can also follow us on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. The links are down below in the description. Check us out there for the latest and probably some of the most best series here we have here already on the channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.